Guys! I got my cutie mark! And it's glorious! Hey everybody, what's up? UltraMag64 here, and today guys, it is finally time to bring you my thoughts on Season 5, Episode 1 and 2 of the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic series. Now before I get this started, I'm actually not going to probably talk that much about the episode. The episode was overall very good, but there were a few things that really stood out to me in this episode, and I thought I'd bring them to the light here because it doesn't seem like a lot of people are talking about it, or at least as far as in my circles that I know of. So, let's start off this by talking about Starlight Glimmer, yet another Twilight Sparkle simile name. Getting real tired of those. So when I think of Starlight, I think of a politician. She lies, she brainwashes other ponies, and then uses those brainwashed ponies to basically take over Equestria. I seem to be sensing a pattern here. But, what if I told you that Star isn't necessarily the villain here? She's not inherently bad. Now here's the thing, yeah, she's a little misguided, but I don't think she inherently has a bad idea, and she's not exactly an evil being like, say, Tyrek or Sombra, for instance. Because what she tries to set out and do is make a utopia, a place where no pony is judged on their race or cutie mark for that matter. And before you say, wait a minute Magnus, Equestria can't have such a thing as racism or stereotypes or any of that nonsense, can it? I say wrong. In the Friends Forever issue with Spike and Luna, we see that a couple of ponies are actually quite racist towards dragons. Now, this could just be a dragon thing, but I guarantee you that it's not. Think about it. In the first season, Zakora is kind of shunned upon because she's different than every pony else. She's a zebra. And I guarantee you that there are some ponies out there who think they're better than every pony else because they're a unicorn or they're a Pegasus. Because think about it. Most OCs, at least as far as I've been exposed to, are unicorns or Pegasi. I don't really see that many Earth Pony OCs. Why? Because, well, who wants to be a normal horse? I mean, think about it. Pegasi are majestic creatures. They fly through the sky, they can make cloud houses and control weather. Unicorns have a limitless supply of magic at their disposal. Earth ponies, while they have their place, and I'm not saying that any race is better than the other because in the big picture, they all need to exist and do their jobs for Equestria to even function. But I can see where ponies would think that, hey, I'm a unicorn, guess what, lowly Earth pony, I can do this, and this, and this. Can you do any of this? Oh, no you can't? Oh, darn it all. So I can see where that might be grating on some ponies. Not only that, but the fact that your cutie mark is something that is so integral to equestrian society. Look at me, for instance. I stand at a unique position. I'm a full-grown stallion, and I don't have my cutie mark yet. Well, did not have my cutie mark yet. And I guarantee you, if I walked into Ponyville one day, I imagine I'd be ridiculed and quite possibly shunned for being different. I mean, I'm a full-grown stallion without his cutie mark. Doesn't that seem a little odd? And these two demons are the two off the top of my head. I guarantee you other ponies would be whispering sweet nothings about me. So I can completely understand Star's want and ply to make a town where you're not judged by your cutie mark or your race. Because essentially what she does is she takes all that away and leaves just your base emotions and base feelings and everyone the same, and it just works. It would in theory be a utopia for ponies like me who don't exactly have a place in the world or are too different. And here's the thing, on paper that actually is a brilliant idea. The only problem was the execution that Star decided to do. Now here's the thing, we are all products of our environment. We shape and form ourselves and our personalities based on the environment we live in. If, like Twilight says in the season 1, ponies, especially unicorns, have their magic based upon their cutie mark and what they're good at. If Star's special talent is taking others' cutie marks away from them, think about how big of a deal that is. If you say no that about Star, you're not going to make friends with her. In fact, you might actually shun her and ridicule her and exile her because you're afraid that she's going to take away your cutie mark, what makes you special. And I can totally see why Star would feel shunned and feel like she needs to create her own place in this world because nowhere else will accept her. And that, I think, is a brilliant idea, and I think that's why she started, let's call it Smile Town, because there wasn't a name for the town. But that's why she created Smile Town, is because she felt exiled, and she wanted to bring a place where other exiled ponies could live and be together. Granted, she was misguided, and I can't justify the brainwashing bit, but it seems like, especially towards the end of the second part, some ponies actually believed in her, and felt like what she was doing was correct and right, and I can totally get behind that. And I think that that's why I don't see Star as a villain so much as a just misunderstood pony. In fact, I actually enjoyed that she left. She didn't get rainbowified, she didn't get transformed or reformed, she just left. And I have a feeling we'll see her again because, in all honesty, she's not doing anything wrong. She's trying to form Equestria into what she feels is right. I actually want to talk about Meadowbrook's relics, or whatever they're called, things. I'm actually hoping that this season around, we see a split. Say we get about 5 episodes or so of Twilight in the game. Then we switch over to Star's point of view, and we see Star gather those relics and become more powerful, and eventually face off against the Princess of Friendship, because guess what? This season's hook is Cutie Mark magic. What would be the best thing to combat Cutie Mark magic with? A magic that takes away your Cutie Mark. I mean, seriously, that makes so much sense. Not only that, but it would make for a good villain. Someone that we actually, get a little bit more into her head and her justifications for her actions. So overall, the episode-wise, the episodes were fine. We didn't get any action and we didn't really get anything suspenseful. We kind of knew what was going on. We've seen these panels at Comic-Con, and so I kind of could infer what was going to happen. But the song especially was very good. The whole, like I said, Star as a villain, pretty cool. The town was awesome. The episode brought in a lot of intrigue and a lot of new, fresh ideas, and I just can't wait to see where they go with the season. Again, I really hope that we see Star again at the end of the season, and I, for one, hope that she isn't exactly reformed so much as she is taught that, hey, this is the proper way to do this. If you're wanting to make an equalist town and make everyone feel like they're important for what they are instead of what is on their body, etc., etc., this is how you go about it. You didn't have a wrong idea, you just went about it the wrong way. But yeah, overall, I feel like this episode was a solid couple of episodes, and I just can't wait to see how Season 5 turns out. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a fantastic day. If you have your own thoughts or want to share your own thoughts or disagree with my thoughts, go ahead and comment down below. I welcome it. But anyway, guys, I'm UltraMag64, and I'll check you guys next week for another fantastic episode roundup thing, my thoughts. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go enjoy my Cutie Mark now. Aww.